What's up, folks? This is Troubleshoot.
Comic.
RJ.
And Sizzlin here, back with another week of Halo Infinite news.
Today, we'll talk about the Reclaimer Operation, astounding community creations, and more.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Now, let's jump right into it.
The Reclaimer Operation is live today. This operation contains a pass with 20 tiers of free rewards, like the XG-102 Kin chest piece and the Venator helmet. Purchasing the premium pass will also grant players the Promethean Bandit rifle weapon model and Serpentine Gradient weapon coating, as well as make it so that the pass never expires. The new competitive Seek and Deploy extraction game mode was also finally released with this operation. This mode plays similarly to Halo 4's extraction game mode and features single life rounds, with teams alternating between offense and defense. The game mode also features an economy system, where players can spend points to select a loadout at the start of a round. The maps featured in this mode were also created by the Halo community, with Hangar 18 being created by Mick Rips, who got hired by Halo Studios to create the map. Additionally, Halo Studios also hired community forger Artifice to help script the Seek and Deploy game mode. 2 new Action Sat game modes were also added today, the Gravemind and Thunderbolt. After the Reclaimer operation ends, it should be followed up by a new operation dropping sometime in August. To learn even more about everything dropping with today's Reclaimer operation, read the Halo Waypoint articles linked in the description below. More Halo news is sure to drop this summer, so stay tuned here for the latest info on content and updates coming soon to Halo Infinite.
Players who log into Halo Infinite from now until July 19th will unlock themselves an emblem set for Juneteenth. Additionally, players who log into Halo Infinite from now until the end of July will unlock themselves an armor coating, visor, and emblem set for Disability Pride Month. Be sure to log into Halo Infinite now to unlock these great rewards and to celebrate both Juneteenth and Disability Pride Month.
On to this week's shop. All sorts of new and returning items can be found in this week's store. HCS Play-Up bundles are also still available, featuring weapon models, cross-core coatings, and more. Be sure to check out all the new items also added to the exchange with this operation. The first item in the shop is the Midnight Bundle Super Bundle, which contains everything from the Violet Wetwork and Fist of the Unicorn bundles, as well as the Mantle's Aegis armor effect. The second item in the shop is the Violet Wetwork Bundle, which contains items like the Wetwork Helmet, the Scotty Helmet attachment, and the Violet Sentinel armor coating. The third item in the shop is the Fist of the Unicorn Bundle, which contains items like the Fotis Helmet, the Torque Node Helmet attachment, and the Promethean Sniper Rifle weapon model. The fourth item in the shop is the Hellcat Bundle, which contains items like the Hellcat Helmet, the Inferno Glaze weapon coating, and the Promethean Spanker weapon model. The fifth item in the shop is the Promethean Assault Bundle, which contains the Promethean Assault Rifle weapon model and the Steelfall weapon coating. The sixth item in the shop is the Omega Team Super Bundle, which contains everything from the Ardent, Paladin, and Valiant bundles, as well as the Corinthian Sigil armor effect, the Spirit Sigil armor effect, and the Forest Dragon vehicle coating. The seventh item in this shop is the Halsey Special Bundle, which contains items like the Mark 6 Mod Gen 2 helmet, the Genesis Scale armor coating, and the Inferno Bandit rifle weapon model. The eighth item in this shop is the Mythic Magister Bundle, which contains items like the Magister helmet, the Ambitious Pride weapon coating, and the 9 Bows BR weapon model. The ninth item in this shop is the Vindicator Bundle, which contains items like the Vindicator helmet, the Strength and Wisdom helmet attachment, and the Safeguard Firmament armor coating. The 10th item in this shop is the Arbitration Bundle, which contains items like the Helios Skrill helmet, the Stormclaw Mask helmet attachment, and the Reclaimer Wings armor effect. The 11th item in this shop is the Bruma Bundle, which contains items like the Bruma helmet, the ICSICL utility piece, and the Wintertide Wonderland armor coating. The last item in this shop is the Color Shift Bundle, which contains the Hardlight AI color, the Prophet's Wish AI color, and the Neural Net AI color. Very great variety in this week's shop selection. Really liking the Promethean weapon models presented in today's shop. As always, check out the Infinite News Twitter to catch all the daily and weekly items the minute they're released.
It's now time for this week's community highlights. Brick artist Last Sane Soul created these custom LEGO brickheads and shared them to Reddit this past week. In the images shared, we can see various Halo characters recreated in the style of LEGO brickheads. We really like the creativity and variety of these awesome LEGO builds. These brickheads look incredible, making every character look shrunken and chibi-fied, and we especially appreciate the pieces used to craft the armor, clothes, and head details of each character. The variety of characters presented here is also extraordinary, and our favorite character out of the bunch definitely has to be our favorite cigar-chopping Marine, Sergeant Johnson. For a bunch of bricks, these brickheads look beyond good, and actually blow our minds out of this world. To see these LEGO creations, as well as more amazing works from Last Sane Soul, follow the link to their Reddit post and Rebrickable page in the description below.
Artist Jordan created this piece titled Orbital Drop and shared it to Twitter this past week. In the artwork, we can see ODST drop pods coming in hot over a planet mid-Covenant glassing. We really like the colors and perspective of this piece. This artwork looks astonishing, with its dark and bleak outer space color palette, and the use of orange to show the heat of the drop pods and the glassing down below is absolutely breathtaking. The downward perspective of this piece also looks incredible, and we especially appreciate how this artwork shows the cataclysmic devastation being left behind by the Covenant's relentless planet-wide siege. Even in the wake of certain doom, these Helljumpers will still go into battle to fight for humanity's survival and their last stand. To see this piece, as well as more stunning works from Jordan, follow the link to their Twitter post in the description below.
Brick artist Creation Caravan created this LEGO build of the Spirit of Fire and shared it to Reddit this past June. In the images shared, we can see a LEGO build of Halo Wars 2's Spirit of Fire, recreated using parts from an already existing Millennium Falcon set. We really like the design and creativity of this awesome LEGO ship. This ship looks absolutely spectacular, utilizing pieces from this Millennium Falcon set, and we especially like how the sides of the ship are able to fold downward on each side of the vessel. The overall build of this ship is also fantastic, and we like this build so much that we decided to buy the instructions for ourselves, so that we could build our very own Spirit of Fire. Even though this ship didn't make the Kessel Run, it still looks sleek and bold with its amazing use of Millennium Falcon parts. To see this amazing ship build, as well as more incredible works from Creation Caravan, follow the link to their Reddit post and Rebrickable page in the description below.
It's now time for the Forge Map Spotlight. This week we have one map to showcase. The map we're featuring today is great if you would rather experience a Combine takeover instead of a Covenant invasion. This is City 17 by Halo Infinite Forger Beastly Boa 6. This map recreates the intro to the hit game Half-Life 2, while also throwing in other incredible Half-Life references, and it is great for free-for-all game modes. This map is expansive and really makes us feel as if we're walking in the locked-down streets of City 17. We love the structures of this map, like the many city buildings and the massive train terminal, as well as the many props around the map that reference the many elements found within Half-Life. Marines can be found wandering the map, which represent both friendly human and hostile Combine soldiers, and some of these Combine soldiers will even engage the player in various battle scenarios. One aspect we found really cool, however, was the Zen portal found toward the back of the city alley. This portal will whisk players away to the anti-gravity realm of Zen, where they will have to try and survive if they wish to make it to the next Zen portal. If successful, the player is met with an even greater challenge, where they will have to fight a monitor boss within a large room, experiencing a devastating resonance cascade. Plenty of useful weapons can be found all around the map, and players will be treated to a room filled with excellent weaponry and items if they manage to beat the aforementioned monitor boss. Being both a Spartan and a theoretical physicist may be a daunting task, especially when the fate of the world is at stake. However, anyone can push through these invading forces and hostile aliens if they use their smarts when overcoming both the challenging combat scenarios and witty puzzles that are presented across this intricate map. To be the right man in the wrong place on this map for yourself, bookmark Beastly Boa 6's map via the Halo Waypoint link in the description below.
Before we sign off, we would also like to share this crazy clip from Infinite News community member Genesis Ryder.
I'd go for camo here. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh my god. That was insane. Someone clip that. That was insane. I blocked the Hydra shot by deploying a health pack.
Whoa, that was crazy.
That's all the community highlights we have for you folks today. If you would like to see your art, maps, or Halo clips potentially featured here, be sure to join our Discord linked below, and feel free to say hi and share your creations from time to time. That is all the Infinite News we have for you folks today.
Play the Reclaimer operation now to unlock new rewards and to try out the new S&D Extraction game mode.
Remember to send feedback to Halo Studios on all of their social media pages so that they can better improve all aspects of Halo Infinite for the future.
Also, check out the shop and review the promotions if you want to claim additional items for your Spartan.
Follow the links in the description for more info on everything shown today, and check out Infinite News for more on what's new in Halo Infinite.
The Reclaimer operation is finally here, and we should get even more news on future operations later this summer. Get ready for even more updates and info dropping in the coming months.
Enjoy July, everyone. Thanks for watching.
We will see you all in Infinite.